at this stage. India is doing everything right. Let's face it. That's the truth. So the only man that's standing between an Indian win and some sort of respite for Pakistan is Ihsan. Well, just off cans during the break, we were talking to Ali, sitting right behind us, and he informed us that Huzaifa Ihsan is actually an opener who's been pushed into bat in middle order. And that goes to show what a precocious talent he is. He's adapted to the situation and gotten himself into the team. Yeah, he looks very good. He looks good. I like his approach. Really like his approach. He's not been overwrought by the Indian bowling on the situation. And as we discussed sometime ago with Ali, he's playing the ball. He's not playing the bowler, or he's not playing the pitch, or he's not playing India. He's playing each ball. So as a result of it, he's coming out successfully. Goes across the line. On the floor. Just for a single. You can understand Pakistan's plan. They'll want to bat as deep as possible. They got 16 overs left. Maybe go down with the last 5 overs if they can bat that long. Now this is useful. This is very useful. These are useful runs. You can't set a field for that, but Pakistan will take it. But just to complete what I was trying to say is, if they get a partnership, they may go down as deep, maybe up to about the last 5 overs. And then, depending on the situation, they'll assess. So, that's what I think is the plan. Yeah, I wonder if you get pace on both sides and attack Subhan and try to get his wicket. 125 to 6. And drinks have been announced. Yeah, there is no doubt that the team in green find their backs against the wall. But as long as Huzaifa Ehsan is in the middle, there is still hope, however slim that chances. Yeah, I think I agree. That's a fair statement. There is a lot of hope as long as he's there. But it's also important that Subhan supports execute. So this batter could knock it around and get those singles. So he's got to trust it. I mean, he cannot afford to play dots because 115 of 83. You got to keep an eye on this gap between runs and balls. But he's got to be sensible. That's the key. India, on the other hand, the question is with Subhan on strike, I think they need to attack. They need to look to dismiss him. At least even a short leg or a slip. This is how he has taken the 3 wickets and completely tore down the top order, putting them in all sorts of tizzy with that back of the leg deliveries, the short deliveries. Bowled brilliantly. Just consistently hit that length and kept mixing it up. He's tall, he's strong, and he's someone who bowls a heavy ball. Hits the bat hard. Why not get a slip and a short leg? That's the tail ender. Fuller delivery. The boundary rider will mop things up in Naman. That was a good looking shot. Didn't look like a tail ender shot. He looked a proper shot. One ball left. Let's see what Ishan is looking to do. Right, I thought he signaled to have somebody at forward short leg, but just look at this drive. And that's Subhan there, just past point. He's not scored many runs overall. I could tell you if I look at his record, highest of 8 in the previous edition and a 6 not out in the previous edition, so hasn't gotten a lot of chances to bat, gotten those many deliveries. Tried for the Yorker, taking the single. Josefa will maintain strike. 127 for 6 as they appeal for a run out, perhaps a little cheekily. But they're going up. Perhaps there could be a possibility that they didn't drag the bat properly. Well, and even what? It's even past that stumps. You just have to make sure, don't you? Don't 36 done, 128 for 6. As a little sportsmanship showcase between Kishan and Josefa in the line of fire.
Now, things getting really tough at the moment for the Pakistan under-19 side. Still require another 112 from here. The remaining 77 deliveries. You look at the required run rate, you'd say, all right, you can get there, 8.73 under 9. Especially with someone like Hassan, the way he's been batting, he's shown he's got the ability to hit those big shots. The problem is, does he have support at the other end? I've got support in the com box, no doubt about that. Asad Ali Yunus joins me.
Raman, you've been very generous when you say, oh, where did it go? Yeah, you've been very generous when you say they're in a tough position now. They've been in a bother since this inning started. Not much turn, but what a shot to attempt. Why would you do that? Not just him, the batter before him, Zaur, also played such sort of shot. 37 gone, 129 for 7.
Here at the ICC Academy ground, slightly tricky phase around 4:30 and thereabouts when the sunlight's fading, lights coming on now. Remember, start of play was delayed by about 35-40 minutes due to rain this morning. That's another aspect that the Pakistan batters have to contend with in this chase. These final few overs, the final 12 overs, that slightly dwindling light. Room for himself. Hassan cleverly played. He's got 4, very capable. He'd already decided what he wanted to do. Saw third man up and knew he'd go that region.
This boy can bat, and he's got a great head on his shoulder. Great placement, as if he knew where the ball will be. Just gave himself room